I call the Honourable Member Alfred Nairo.
Mr Chair, thank
Kia
you
ora.
for this opportunity. Mr Chair, it seems that on the other side of the House there's a concern that this bill will be like a blunt instrument, used in a way which could again cause concern for a number of our communities. But Mr Chair, I think quite clearly that is not the intent of this government, never has been. What this government is focused on with this bill is just introducing a new system. A system of support, obligations and financial assistance for its young people. And it does these two key important things. It extends work availability requirements and work preparation obligations for sole parents, widows, women alone, partners and people requiring a main benefit. So in essence, Mr Chair, it's increasing work expectations because prior to this, prior to National's future focus changes, 79% of beneficiaries had no work test obligations. This figure is now around 64%.
That's right.
Will reduce to 60% with the changes introduced with this bill. Currently, Mr Chair, 12% of our working age population is on the benefit. Now we know that right across this House, we share the common goal in which we want to help support and create opportunities. And this is our attempt, this is our exercising as a government of being able to do this. So Mr Chair, it's important that what we're doing here, National's investment is based on approach to the benefit system, is shifting the focus to what people can do, not what they can't do. 170,000 New Zealanders spent the majority of the past decade on benefits. That's bad for our children, bad for our families, bad for individuals, and bad for our economy as well. The things that are important, Mr Chair, is this. People have asked for what the results are. So here are some of the results just to remind those in here. 10,400 fewer New Zealanders are on welfare. 2,300 more on the DPB took up part-time work. So there is work available. Not a lot of jobs. Yes, we are trying to stimulate that into the economy, but there is work that is there. 13,000 people went off DPP into work. 50% of beneficiaries didn't require a single hardship grant that was there. And as far as the jobs, because we keep hearing about where are the jobs. And again, we just have to keep on doing this, but we'll do this just to remind the other side. 11,500 jobs on trademen. 15,000 jobs on SEEK. And the working income received 1,300 to 1,500 vacancies a week from employers. Mr Chair, there are jobs that are available. This bill is focused on one thing, Mr Chair. It's changing the opportunities. It's saying this. These work test obligations in Part 3 of this bill, Mr Chair, is simply to create better opportunities. And finally, Mr Chair, as I finish and take this short call, one of the concerns that I've been hearing from the Greens is about the children. But we care about the children, absolutely. There are supplements that are there, accommodation supplements. There's a community services card that is there. There are a number of supplements. And can I just remind the Greens that, in one sense, that a number of our practitioners that are on the front line working for the department do have a care and concern for the children to ensure that their needs are met. They will have discretion. No child should actually enter into those situations that you've talked about. But instead, the greatest example that you can give to your children is to be the best that you can be, and this is encouraging parents and caregivers to take up those opportunities of training and of employment as well. Thank you, Mr Chair. I commend this part of the bill.
I have a point of order on the floor. I call the Honourable Member N. Lees-Galloway.
Thank you, Mr Chair.